boys and girls. Mrs. Peterson here with your math lesson for the day. Today is Thursday, April 9th, 2020. Today what you're going to need for your math assignment is your math textbook and a pencil. For the extra activity Mrs. Peterson's going to be doing today, you're going to need some sticky notes. I have little ones. And I use a piece of paper, but you don't need a piece of paper. And then a pencil or a marker if you so choose. All right, first things first, let's turn to our first page, which is page 30. Pause the video and turn to page 30. Awesome, let's get started. So we are finishing up Unit 12 today, numbers to 20. We're going to be working today beginning with filling in missing numbers. This is what Mrs. Peterson's going to be doing for her extra activity today. So what I did is on the sticky notes, I printed the numbers 1 all the way to 20. 11 all the way to 20. Let's see the numbers. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So if you want to do this extra activity with me right now, pause the video and write the numbers 11 to 20 on your sticky notes. Okay, so now that you've written your numbers 11 to 20 on your sticky notes, I'm going to take them off. Now I'm just going to put them back on my paper, but you can just put them on the table or the wall. You don't have to use a piece of paper like what I did. So I'm going to take mine off. And you don't want to really put them in order. You kind of just want them to be everywhere. Because what we're going to do is put them back in order. So I'm just going to take them off kind of randomly. There. Now I'm going to put them back in order, starting with the number 11. So I'm going to go looking and go 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Did Mrs. P do it? You bet. So one thing you can do is you can do this as a little bit of an extension activity. What you can do is you can just take away random numbers and then you can put them back in place. Another way you can do this is you can get numbers all the way from 1 all the way to 20, mix them up, hide them around your house, and then you can put them again back in order. So Mrs. Peterson's going to keep this close to her today, so it will help me fill in my missing numbers. Let's get started on page 30. It says in the top here, it says fill in the missing numbers. So what we need to do is we need to look at the socks and see which numbers are missing. I'll do the very first one for you. 11, 12, boys and girls, what comes next? So if Mrs. Peterson didn't know, she could always look at her paper and say 11, 12, oh yeah, 13. And write that in the sock. Can you please finish that for this row of socks and do it for the mice? The mice are doing the same thing. They have numbers missing. When you are done, you can move on to the next page. Don't forget to pause the video so you can complete this page. Awesome. So on this next page, page 31, what we're going to be doing is doing a little bit of a review of the unit we just learned. So for this top one here, what you're going to be doing is writing how much are in each of these boxes. Now, here you can see all the apples. And in the first box, let's count how many there is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. And then here, let's see how many is in the second box. I'm just going to write 10 so I remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Now, boys and girls, I'm not going to tell you what the answer is. I want you to tell me what the answer is and put it in this box. What is 10 and 7? So you have one group of 10 and 7 ones. What number does that give you? Right in the box. Now for this next one, it's saying it has, instead of showing you the lemons, it has given you a number. Do you see this number right here? Right here, it tells you that there are 10 lemons in here. So again, I'm just gonna write a 10 here. And then let's count how many ones are in this lemon box. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So again, I have 10 and 3. How much is 10 and 3? I have one group of 10 and 3 ones. What number does that equal? Write it in the box. Feel free to pause the video if you need to catch up. Then for these next two, boys and girls, it says, draw more to show the correct number. So what they've done is they've given you 10 here. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So they've given you your one group of 10. Now we need to look in this ones to figure out how many ones we need. So look at this second number, boys and girls, and tell me how many ones do we need to make this number? We have 10 already. How many more do we need? Now instead of having to draw this exactly, you can just draw me circles. Go ahead, pause the video and complete this question. Okay, let's move on to the next one. We have 10 tomatoes already. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have our one group of 10. What we need to do is right here we can see we have one group of 10 and this one spot is telling us how many ones we need to draw. So look at this number and that's how many ones you need to draw. Again, you can just draw a circle in the box. So you need to draw how many circles in this box by looking at the ones. Pause the video and complete this question, then turn the page. Awesome, this is our last page for today, boys and girls. Now this is very similar to the page we've already done today. What we need to do is it says fill in the missing numbers. So what I'm gonna get you to do is a challenge, okay? For the caterpillar question, you can start at 11 and work your way all the way back up to 20. But for the ladder, I want you to try starting at 20 and then moving down to 11 to fill in the missing numbers. So you can try that today. When you're all done, I want you to continue working on placing your numbers 11 to 20 in order. So start by doing this. You can again hide these around your house and go find them, then put them in one big lineup if you want to. Or you can just do, when you fill in the missing ones on your paper, it's up to you. If you want to try something even more hard, go write on your sticky notes, write numbers 1 all the way to 20 and see if you can put those in order. I hope you have a great day of learning. See you on Tuesday.